Hey, welcome. I'm Chuckles. You know me. I'm with Pyra. Hey, Pyra.
Hello.
We're gonna talk about Ocarina of Time Randomizer for you today, and I hope you're all cool with that.
I'm not, but here we are anyway. So, welcome to the SGL Qualifier number 8 for the SGL 2024 online tournament. Today we are featuring Vidya James and Netharian.
Yeah, really looking forward to commentating these two. These two also have some work to do in the qualifier. I think Naf still has a couple of quals to make, and Jamie and a chat recently was just like, I have to get my Wii back out to play this qualifier because he didn't know that he needed to play it, so he's here.
That is exactly how you want to go and do a race. I know that particularly is, oh god, I have to play.
Yeah, oh crap, I've got to play this game again. This qual is actually like pretty stacked. I thought as the qualifiers would go on, the numbers of people playing would go down. But actually, at 41 entrants, this might be the biggest qual so far, and the names in here are absolutely ridiculous. Just like going down the list alphabetically, we've got Exodus, Fabio, Gavaroni, Flea, E-Cola, Duke, Mr. Martin, Netharian, and loads of other people. Wait, we started? Wait.
Yeah, we're started already.
All right.
Keep up. So we did have a Forest Medallion start, so a very early free song check, which is pretty nice, which is Bolero. So that's actually 2 warp songs to give us 2 more songs right away.
I thought we had like another 3 minutes.
No, you're insane. You're like 5 minutes behind. Let's go.
Oh, it's not 20 minutes, it's 15 minutes.
It's 15 minutes.
All right, we picked up Ziel and Sarias. That's great. I haven't commentated a match since the Challenge Cup final. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, you're killing me here. Chuckles already.
Right, what do I say? What do I do? Is Netharian frozen for everyone?
Yeah, I think we're just. There was a little bit of a time difference, so he was just.
Oh, that makes sense.
Get your head in the game. We're a minute into this race already.
Okay.
Oh god, medallions. The down goes.
DC, Shadow, Fire we need to do, and Jabu and Water.
Barren Forest, which is nice. So, no need to ever think about Forest Temple in this seed. Chuckles, do you know what the SGL settings are? As I set you up properly?
Yeah, so they have to beat Ganon, as Jabu is foolish, Gerudo Valley is foolish, Zora's River is foolish, and Graveyard is foolish, and Ice Cavern Sun Song. Ooh, this is actually really spicy.
Wait. Oh, okay, that was a different.
And the bean checks, the adult Lake Hylia checks are both dead. I hope somebody's keeping note of this, because I am not going to be remembering this.
So Graveyard Foolish, you can, I was going to say vaguely figure out what song is there, but you actually can't. Because of our settings, we have started with Prelude on top of the free ZL song. So you actually start with 2 songs, which also means that 1 song check somewhere in the world is actually an item. With that Graveyard Foolish hint, that means Graveyard might have the item song check, or it might also have Serenade, because Serenade is the only other song that could be foolish. Nath, a man after my own heart, killing a child.
Killing kids for money already, which is pretty baller play. We've seen a slight deviation route in that Nath is exploring Kakeri Forest, and Jamie just rushed going to CAC, which is 2 very different players. Mardos has some items.
I usually won't go to Kokiri as an adult, but it pays off with Bomb Cheese.
Yeah, I think this is kind of maybe the bit of the worry that when you have DC as a dungeon that you need to do, I actually kind of like clearing as much as possible in Adult 1 in the chance that you do pick up what Nath has just got in like picking up a strength or picking up choose, because being able to do DC early is really kind of hog, I think.
Yes, that is valid. It's just, it takes a while to run through Lost Woods, and you are also just probably going to do it as child anyway.
I also think you get like the barons, which are nice to get early on, but you don't get any path hints from the Temple of Time. And I think path hints are more powerful than baron hints, especially because like it's nice to know where to go rather than where not to go. One on Ratchet Path and Morpher.
Yeah, I think the only time it would like really hurt you is if you literally just run to Kokiri Forest and one of the foolishes is in fact Kokiri Forest. But even then, like, you could pull Bomb Chews or something quasi-useful out of Midas.
Yeah,
so.
which Zeph did in Foolish Deku Tree yesterday, which I couldn't believe when I heard that.
Netharian also killing the child has given him his shield money. Notorious, always buy a shield teammate, Netharian, so...
Yeah, I mean, there is this whole argument of like, oh, there's a magic. That's pretty good. We can use FW now.
Yes. A nice early magic, letting you drop that wherever you want. Vidya now checking his medallions, so...
Yeah, I'm very much one to check my medallions straight away, because I just, like, you're going to be checking them at some point, and people are like, oh, but you saved the pause. It's like, yeah, I don't care about the 3 seconds it takes me to get the pause menu open, that's alright.
Well, that's why you're not a top runner, you don't care about saving the seconds. So.
That is true, So. Actually, a good thing to do, I did this twice in my siege yesterday, was put an FW in this DC location. Because, like, DC takes some time to get into. You may as well use the FW when you have it, so...
Yeah. That is... I could not tell if that was a mirror shield or just a Hylian shield. DC.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shield. Either way.
I actually thought it was strength 2, which would be impossible because Jamie doesn't have the strength from Kokiri Forest yet.
Exactly. So it's a shield, I just could not tell which one it was.
Yeah, Alex, in the seed yesterday, the Deku Tree was foolish, and there were chews in the top portion of the Deku Tree, and Zeph decided to clear foolish Deku Tree.
It was in fact a mirror shield, so team always buy a shield is in shambles today.
Just buy a shield. Like, the game is just easier.
I was like about to be like, Video, what are you doing? You skipped all of Graveyard. And then I realized it's foolish, which is how very likely that happens. So I was like, what are we doing? Triforce Blitz? Like, what is this? How are we skipping Graveyard?
Yeah, well, at least he remembered that it was foolish, because there is a significant chance I would have done Dampe Race and been like, oh no.
Yeah.
20 chews. That's a lot of chews. That's just use the chews. That's just like no scum in whatsoever. Just like it's like 20 checks basically.
It's actually really funny, but I find I just don't bother to scum 5 chews or 20 chews.
No, I'm exactly the same. I think if it's 5, it's a waste of time. You're doing it too much, and 20, it's just like, who cares? You got 20 chews. Like.
Yeah, so Nath actually can just go up and do DC, which is one of our required dungeons. The combination of the Bomb Chews and the Strength actually lets him full clear it too, which is...
Yeah, it doesn't even need to do the Chew strat on King Dodongo, can just use the Strength on the boss, so that is actually really, really helpful. I don't know, I think, like, I don't know if it's these settings, because of, I don't know, the type of settings they are, but I just feel like DC is just... Doing DC in Adult 1 is just really OP, I think.
Yeah. I think it's actually interesting because starting with Prelude makes age changing less punishing. But I've also found that like SGL settings, like maximizing your child your child age changes is like the biggest difference in like finish times, I feel like. But I think is just not gonna get the mirror shield or go into DC.
I think he's probably gonna clear out this first and then jump off the top afterwards.
Yeah, but I guess my rationale is you're potentially leaving something in DC that can help you in DMC. Oh, you have already gotten the song, so you don't need the hook or headers. So never mind. I'm gonna go shut up. And
he may just decide to do the whole loop and then jump back down, which would be pretty smart.
I'm very much like, if you have a place that you can full clear and a place that you cannot full clear, you should do the place that you can full clear first. Because there might be the item that lets you full clear the second area.
Well, I guess he could get a hammer. That would be the only thing that's kind of missing him from being able to do all the checks in this location currently.
Strength 2.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess a way of... But you can peek that check. It's fine.
Yeah, you can peek it, but you'd still have to come back. But...
No, I think I like what Nath is doing. I think I prefer this.
I never like what Nath is doing, but he's...
Well, there is that as well.
Teammate of mine,
So. Lona Ranch's Path to Morpher, so let's see what this song is.
Yeah. Song time. Yeah. That is gross. We don't want it to do that.
That could be boss key on the river chest.
Yeah.
And it's just for that.
So there is also actually a very interesting logic quirk with these settings. So our two medallions are Jabu and Water. There is actually a hint prioritization for the Stone Dungeon rewards. So whatever is hinted path to Morpha cannot be required on the path to a Stone Medallion. So that Song of Time is literally only for water completion. That actually, like, arguably, because we know Toilet is already a small key, like, the center chest in GTG is logically dead for any of the Stone Dungeons. So, like, you can't have a Dins in the center of GTG anymore.
Yeah, I think that's why it makes sense that Song of Time is only for the boss key, because you don't need to think about the items. It's just like the Song of Time for the boss key as well.
Yeah.
That's the fire hammer chest has the boss key, and we do need to do fire, so that's really good information.
Yeah, that's actually potentially scary though, because if we need something deeper in fire, people are not going to want to go into fire.
It's free Scarecrow as well, so hopefully we won't get locked with a small key being on Pierre, but the chance of that is quite low.
Was that the top of fire checks?
Yeah, so Pierre is a small key and Hammer is a boss key.
Sorry, I still like I don't actually know the dual hints very well. I have to read them like 3 times to remember. Mm-hmm. I thought it was like the hammer loop in fire, which I thought was like the lobby loop. But...
My favorite one is the domain child one because I read it and I still don't even understand which one is which, so I just do both.
Oh, IGC is path.
Dang, so something is in there for Baronet that is not even accessible without completing the stone dungeons. So Jabu is definitely like after the stones.
Yeah, this is also interesting because it's actually limiting our stone waths too, and with Shadow, that's like actually a lot of items that you need. Like we need Dins, we need hovers, we need hammer. So limiting your... So Serenade was just on Saria's song check.
Means we know that the graveyard has a junk item then.
Yep. Which also means that all of the other song checks in the game are more important to do. Because now you can know that that is dead. Except Ice, because it has some song, and some songs that never hurt anyone ever. In the
hey, in the last squall, it had Router's letter in it, and there's another long one to Morpher.
Don't contradict me.
Hey, I'll do what I want.
That's fine.
Ooh.
Dead Hand has 2 keys.
Nice.
Nice.
Basically can avoid doing that part of Bottom of the Well. That's a nice duel in. I like that one.
Yeah, that's a good one. It actually also makes like early dips into the well without ZL much better, because you just don't need to worry about like the ZL checks because you can peek the 2 that you can see.
Nah, didn't get the mirror shield.
Yeah.
So
luckily, Spirit is not a dungeon that we need. So,
no, you can come back for it later.
To Bongo. What are these hints?
This is so Jabu is last, but we have to go into water before beating the stones. There's a bomb bag in DC. Okay, that's just logically available with the strength.
Yep.
Also, I think there was a bow on Skull Kid.
There was Bow on Skull Kid that we missed. So.
Yeah, this is a like
items come in fast and furious.
Yeah, these two runners go in completely different directions and collecting completely different items.
Yeah. Also, a fun little thing, we do have the blue fire arrows available to us now with that bow also. Bow magic blue fire
let's
arrows.
go!
Let's just rush ice for that sunstone.
Yeah, there'll be something in there. But like, no, you don't want to go in there because you know that IGC is Path to Baronade. Maybe it's the letter that's in there. So completely avoiding ice today.
Yeah.
It could be really the boomerang if we find.
Actually, like it could be boomerang and IGC, but yeah. I agree with you. I don't think you touch ice until you would find letter not in IGC.
Oh, there's another bow.
Second bow.
That's cool. So bow isn't path.
So I am curious with like a lot of our Watts kind of pointing to the medallions already. I wonder if a lot of items just are double available. Like if magic isn't magic locked, so magic can't be hinted. There's 2 available bows. There's probably 2 available bomb bags. Like.
Yeah. So what we got? We've got one of each at the moment. We've got a Morpher, Baronade, and Bongo. So we could quite easily find Hammer will have to be hinted in some way, shape, or form for Volvagit unless it's on an always hint. Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
and then the other one, DC.
There's not a lot of always hints though. I mean, it's really just 20, 30 frogs, Skullmask, I think.
We might not get a DC hint, depending on if that bomb bag is locking the other bomb bags.
Yeah. It do be a loaded DC so far though. Bomb bag, bow, slingshot. I think first bottle was in. No, but the bottle was I don't know. I've already forgotten, man.
I actually don't know where the bottle was.
It's 15.
We got a bottle. It's in Goron City Maze.
Yeah, there we go.
I clearly remember that. I didn't read it off the sheet. No.
The best duo in Ocarina of Time randomizer commentary was not available today, so you guys are stuck with us.
What? Stuck with us, or stuck with you? Like,
it's mean.
I'm the best.
No, the best duo. Like, we're not just together. We're not the best duo. Like,
oh yeah, me and Mel are the best duo. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we have our own show on twitch.tv/SlugCentral. That's the first of many plugs I will do today.
Yeah. Vidya doing the Ocarina minigame. Oh no.
He's not doing the Ocarina minigame.
I'm gonna take that as a commentator curse. I like literally as I said it, he screwed. Oh, that's brutal.
That's pretty powerful.
Clearly, controller is just not working on him.
So River's foolish. We may not be seeing those river hints. That can be quite powerful. Maybe until later on in the seed.
17 minutes and 10 seconds in, we have our first dungeon completion. Oh!
Hey.
It was worth it to stick with that with a hook shot. Usually if I fail that, I just take it as a sign that the seed doesn't want me to do it and I leave.
That's because you have no, control whatsoever.
I have no patience, I have no willpower, and I have no confidence in myself, so...
Hey, playing the vanilla game recently, you don't know how terrifying it is being on the 8th song note that if you fuck up, you've got to do the whole thing again.
Yeah, that's true. That is one of the quality of life things that I always forget isn't actually vanilla. Vidya also deciding he has everything to full clear Child Goron City, and this is another location that can never hurt you, so you usually just ignore it, but... Zeal, Staria's early with explosives. I actually don't hate this play.
Jamie should have Z out, yeah, I was going to say. It wasn't marked on the tracker, but he got it from Bolero, so he can do all of it here. So this just is Jamie's going for the kind of safe, full clearly kind of mentality at the moment. It's a very just traditional route actually that he's done, just like quick adult one going into child one. Naf's gone on a bit of a adult one adventure, and he's here in Foolish Graveyard, hopefully picking up Serenade, but he will be disappointed that it's not.
Yeah. I don't necessarily hate this play, even though Graveyard is foolish. Like, since water is a required dungeon, like, finding Serenade is actually a nice...
I think you're going to pick up a load of child songs, just do those first. And if you pick up Nocturne, which you will do, because you need it for the seed, you can just get here quicker. So I don't like this.
Graveyard's foolish, so it can only be Serenade or the item check. You're not going to get Nocturne here.
No, I mean, like, you're going to get Nocturne just generally in the seed.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
So instead of walking from DMT to here, you could maybe just play Nocturne when you get it.
Yeah. No, I think either way it's reasonable.
No, I think it's terrible, and that's the correct.
Okay.
Hey, Naf's going into fire.
Yeah, okay. This is, I would say, an interesting play. You have Bolero, I always tend to like checking this if you're already here and you don't have Bolero, because, like, it becomes much better, but when you just have Bolero, it's not that much of a time commitment to just, like, leave here and come back whenever. I guess if you find something early, it can pay off huge, but...
But what?
Oh,
What is Naf gonna... Oh, that's Ruto's letter. Oh, there's Ruto's letter.
Oh...
So
it's played for the rest of the season. Oh, no, it's not. Well, we know that Boomerang is in IGC.
Yeah, Boomerang's got to be in IGC at this point. Or what? Something leading to the Boomerang is in IGC.
Yeah, so Vidya doing the early Child Goran City thing, yeah.
And Inko's right, Ice Cavern now is back on the table with that. And also the Boomerang chest. Yeah, the fire thing is kind of like you pick up a key, then you're going to have to go further in, and then what happens when you pick up another key? It's just kind of like, how far do you come? I mean, he's only got 3 hearts, so it's just like, I don't know. It's kind of like, what are you going to find in here that's really going to revolutionize your child segment?
The hammer.
The hammer in child, yeah, it'd be really good.
No, it's revolutionizing your routing in general. I didn't know you were going to just cut out half of the game and say just your child.
Because you're just going child after this, aren't you? Like, I don't know. It's kind of one of those things that just like...
Yeah, Nath is, I would argue, potentially stubbornly not going child, but if you don't leave from here, what are you doing? This is true, we do have a...
Did Nath get a tuner? Like, did he get a fairy? No.
There's no way.
He's going to die?
Oh, he's dropping for roars.
Alright, that's a bit more intelligent. He's gonna die though.
You can get it off.
Nah,
you got it off. You got it off. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
I don't actually hate that then. I forgot we did have the Froers access.
I actually never thought of that, so that's pretty pog.
It is kind of weird because this isn't like a super out of the way location, and now you just kind of don't have your Furores available here.
You can just dispel it though, like...
Yeah, I guess.
He doesn't need to pick up hearts now as well, he could probably do that room in 24 seconds.
Yeah. With the hookshot, it's much faster, because, like, climbing is just slow. So if you can climb up the whole grate, but as long as you get to the push block with, I think, 16 left, I think you're clear. I think, like, doing the push block and riding it up and getting to the door is, like, 13 or 14 seconds, if I remember correctly.
Jamie's either forgotten that this is foolish, or he's doing this just for the hints.
It's probably for hints, and then you you have to do fire, so grabbing some hearts is not the worst idea.
I think there's 2 hints up there. They're kind of out the way, but when you're looking for really...
it's
Oh,
AD.
wow.
Okay.
Oh my
Well, we're
god.
AD, so
Well, that's pretty important information.
yeah. SGL has been oops AD, so where's Al? Yeah, Master Alex had called it.
Yeah. GG. That's good for the qualifiers. It gives you more room to get lots of points because of how the algorithm works. So
yeah. And you know what's even worse? Is somehow all of our hints are still with the medallion.
I didn't hear anything you said there.
The 80. Oh, the hints are all pointing to the 2 medallions that aren't the Nocturne song. So we now need to find K-Sword, a second strength, and I guess we already have Mirror Shield, but...
Yeah, yeah, we've got to find all that stuff now as well, yeah. Well, this is going to be a clear everything seed, isn't it?
We are... I'm hoping that Nath just didn't decide to pick up the Mirror Shield because it was slow and Spirit's not required. I don't necessarily know if he didn't see it.
To go back through the tape, but he must have jumped off the edge of DMT to get into DC, so...
Oh. Yeah. Maybe missed the backflip or something? But...
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of missed that.
That'll be a scary point for him, potentially. Vidya turning in the letter here.
You've got FW, you may as well do the first check.
He does have choose. You can actually hit the thing with choose, which is out of logic, but doable. And honestly, with Furores, I don't hate just going into Jabu anyway, because you can drop Furores and get to an easier dungeon at some point as child. Even though we know, like, Boomerang is an IGC, if, like, Boomerang chest is an item of value, like, that could be a huge advantage.
And because we're picking up so many items, we need so many items that you never know. It could be Strength 2 in there, it could be the hover boots in there.
Nath, you do have opponents, I guess. Okay, fine, not picking up the big po. I would have gotten that big po bottle off Bombshoe Bowling, just because it's super quick to turn in.
I would have got it.
That's wrong.
It's not like Bombshoe Bowling is
Crazy.
Like, doing big pose is slower than getting that bottle.
I think so. You do have Epona's bow and, like, bottle, but, like, I don't know, I would have just gotten that.
He doesn't know it's AD yet, so we'll forgive him on thinking that it might be a jet.
Yeah. But still, like, that's a check. Like, it's an in-logic check, and I don't understand why you wouldn't just grab it.
Big chest in the ring.
Has been very good so far, and if this is an important item, this could be huge.
Yeah, Child Domain kind of sucks, especially with Foolish River.
Yeah.
And no scale for the Serenade, so this could be worth.
It's very worth.
Iron Boots.
Irons for Water Path to Shadow, too. So.
Yeah, Water's Path to Bongo.
From chat, the Rudo's letter was on the Happy Face and Goron City, the top man. Top face.
So definitely skippable.
Yeah.
If you are a
Vidya has been...
Goron City skipper.
Yeah, he's been very thorough so far, though, and it is very much paying out. He's pulled 2 kind of easy to skip or miss items, so... Especially
yeah, I think the Iron Boots is more important than that letter. I think because you can do all 3 checks in Goron City, it's just like there's no better time to do it. Like, just kind of do it, in my opinion.
I'd argue the letter probably played into this play, though. Like, if you don't pull that letter, like, you can also just easily not plan on coming to Domain either, and then you're missing your irons for a while.
Like, you don't know that it's AD. I guess, like, maybe with what Jamie's thinking in this, like, child segment is, what could I do in adult? Like, what do I have? Like, Forest is pre-completed, right?
Yeah.
So the bow strength hook is not really worth. You could go into GTG.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Does that bomb shoe drop from there hit that?
No, surely the chew explodes way too early.
That might have just been I forgot which one I had my
yeah.
Chew, but
Yeah, I thought it exploded too early. Oh, he's
Wait,
not
you're
even
just
doing that.
not doing. You're not doing boomerang tricks. Video.
He spent all the effort coming in here.
Oh,
Oh, he's going to save quit. He's
yeah,
going
he's
to
gonna-
quit back into that. Yeah,
Okay.
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 Smart, because this had a strength 3 in one of the quals I did, and I completely forgot to do it when I did the boomerang chest. So,
Yeah.
pretty smart.
It's only
You also
smart.
put the FW in the first room when it would have been better in the.
If you're planning the scum, why are you picking up the skull? It's gonna go away with the scum. Yeah.
Muscle memory?
I don't care.
I'm
I'm here to criticize people.
Yeah. What a time waste.
I'm a jerk when I'm on columns. Yeah. And Math is doing. Oh no, wait, child. It was adult.
No, he's actually just leaving.
He's actually just leaving.
I don't like that. Maybe he decided when picking up the iron boots and the hook shot that I'm just going to do Water Temple now.
We didn't have a boomerang check hint, right? No.
No.
I don't
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Not that we've written down.
Crazy.
Like,
That feels
you're right
very
there.
scary now. That is a single location that is very, very, very stranded.
Mhm. After you were so full cleary in your child segment, and now you just left that.
Yeah. The thing is, too, Rita is on floor 1. It's not even like a slow check.
Yeah, it would take you like 45 seconds to do it.
Yeah.
You can also do a fantastic strat as well, which if you, with the stick, if you jump slash the slimy thing before you enter the room, you get broken stick, and then you can use that against the stingers.
I have no idea what you're talking about. The slimy thing? The tentacle?
Yeah, you know the way is blocked when, like, on the left hand side of the boomerang, the left hand side door to the boomerang door, there's a big slimy thing because you haven't killed the map chest slimy thing. You jump slash that with a stick, you get broken stick, and then you can kill all 4 stingers with the broken stick.
I thought that damaged you, though. I guess if you're jump slashing at the right angle.
Yeah, you just jump slash it and get broken stick. I don't know if it's something to do with the damage like you get, but it's like really easy to get broken stick from it.
Okay.
Maybe that's what he thought. Maybe he was like, I've got nothing to kill the... I mean, he is the king of Vibruto, but like, maybe he thought he's got nothing ready to kill it with. Oh, the electric willies. Sorry, Diesler. I forgot to use terminology that is established.
Vidya fortunately missed that like little jump slash into the wall.
Yeah, that could be a pain.
Avoided. He's
Must have run out of
kind of
time.
running low on time if he doesn't. Okay, he's good.
He probably saw it anyway, so he's just like, right, that's it.
Nath is picking up his second bow. Going through Lost Woods for the full clear.
He's going to pick up the water to bongo hint here.
Oh, Jabu's foolish.
Ah!
Look at us being stupid. Thank you, Trappers, for saving us, because I looked at the hint and I was like, oh, Jabu's foolish. That's why you don't waste time going to Boomerang Check. Vidya's smarter than all of us.
Jamie's just better than us!
Better than us. This is why I have 3 forfeits in this tournament.
Yeah, you suck at the moment.
I do. I'm so bad. This game also just hates me, but it's fine.
Yeah. Oh, look! It's the hover boots!
Am I subbed to you? Do I have your emotes?
Oh,
I don't
wait.
think I am.
No, like you'd be subbed to me, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's fair. Right. I thought maybe I got gifted one. There's no way I would have spent my own money on your stream. But... There we go. Nath is going to do Ocarina game and grab his hook shot here. Meanwhile, Vidya is going to probably go down DMT. Vidya does not... Yeah, he doesn't have the bomb bag yet, so he's getting a little low on shoes, but he should